third base, the hot corner. So just like I mentioned in our how to play first base video, there's a lot more that goes into playing third base than just picking up a ground ball and throwing it over to first. So in today's video, I'm going to teach you how to play third base. We're going to talk some defensive positioning in different situations. We're going to talk some cutoffs, and I'm going to give you a few general tips that are going to make you a better third baseman, so make sure to stick around. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Northern Baseball Training. If you guys are new around here or you haven't yet, please hit that subscribe button below and make sure to turn on your post notifications so you don't miss out on any videos. So in our last positional video, we talked about first base, so now we're going to pop over to the other corner and talk about third base. When we talk about infield in all of our videos, we talk a lot about approaching the ball, getting into a position to field the ball cleanly, but with third base, we don't always have that luxury. Okay, balls are usually hit a lot harder, we're closer to the batter, so we have to be a lot quicker with our feet and quicker with our reaction time. So the first thing we're going to talk about is the defensive positioning if nobody's on base. Okay, now a general rule of thumb that I've heard is we want to take about 4 to 5 steps off the base and about 5 to 6 steps back. Okay, this is a general area where we want to play. This is just straight up. If we don't know the batter, this is where we're going to play. Now, depending on if it's a righty pull hitter or a lefty pull hitter, we can kind of cheat either way. But this is just our straight up positioning. Now, if we know the batter and we know he's a quick guy or he might bunt, we'll play a few steps in. Playing third base requires having a strong arm, okay? Especially for those balls hit to your backhand, that's a pretty long throw to first base. Okay, so if you can't make that throw, you need to either strengthen your arm with some long toss and some exercises, or you need to find a different position. So now we're talking about the defensive positioning if there's a runner on first. Now, if there's a bunt situation, we're gonna play in front of the bag, but we'll talk more about bunt defense in a later video. So with less than 2 out, we're going to play right behind the base. Okay, now we're going to go for 2. Okay, if we're too far back, that's a longer time for us to get the ball. That's a longer throw, less of a chance of us rolling a double play. Okay, so kind of right behind the baseline, so we can be quick to second and first to a double play. Now if there's 2 outs, we can kind of go back to a regular position and play them straight up. Now we're going to talk about what we do if there's a runner on first and second. Okay, if there is a bunt situation, chances are we're going to be staying put and the first base is going to be charging. But like I said before, we'll talk more about bunt defense in a later video. So now with less than 2 out, we have a lot of options. Okay, so we're going to play in the same position, kind of right behind the baseline. But now we're going to go whichever way the ball takes us. Okay, if the ball is right at us or it takes us this way, we're going to go to second and then first for the double play. But if the ball is hit to our right, we can pick it up, step on the base, and either go to first or second. Okay, the reason that we would go to first and not second all the time is because that runner has a lead already and he's going to get a good jump. So he's going to get to second base a lot faster than the batter is going to get to first base. So we just have to keep that in mind. So again, with 2 out, we can go back and play our regular position. If the ball is hit to us, we can go touch third. If the ball is hit to our left, we can go to second for the easy out. Bonus tip, if the ball is hit to you, don't ever chase that runner coming to third and try to tag him. All that's going to do is take up more time, and chances are you're only going to end up with 1 out. Now we're going to talk about what to do if the bases are loaded. Okay, chances are we're going to be going for that run at home, so we're going to play just in front of the baseline. Okay, ground balls hit to us, we're going to go to home and then first for the out. Now if that run isn't too important, we can take a few steps back, and then there's a lot of different ways we can play this. Okay, play right behind the baseline. If the ball's hit to us, we can still go home for the out. If it's hit right at us, we can go third and then home. Make sure we're calling for the tag because we just took the force off. If the ball is hit to our left, we can pick it up, go to second and first to a double play. And then if we want to be a hero, we can pick it up, go third, second, first for the triple play. And again, if there's 2 outs, we can play back. That way if the ball is hit at us, we can go to third for the out or second for the easy out. So now let's talk about holding the runner on. Now, technically, we don't hold the runner on like we would if we were at first base, but we just have to be aware that however far away from the base that we play, that's how big of a lead he's going to get. So if we're playing the shift and I'm playing at the shortstop position, he's going to be halfway down the line before the pitcher even throws the ball. Okay, so if he goes into the full, he's going to steal home easy. So we just have to be aware that he's going to get as much as we give him. So now we're talking about cutoffs. Now, as a third baseman, it's our responsibility to be the cutoff man for balls hit to left field and left center. Okay, if it's hitting the gap for extra bases, the shortstop's going to be out there for the cutoff, and we're going to be still in this general area for the double cut if he needs it. Okay, but balls hit to left field, we're going to kind of line ourselves up the best we can between the ball and home plate. and we're gonna give him a target. And here we're gonna listen for the catcher to tell us what to do. Okay, if he says nothing, that means we let the ball go. It's a good throw, throws on line. Now, if he says relay, that means he wants us to cut the ball and relay it to home. Now, if he says cut 2 or cut 3, that means he wants us to cut it and pick up the runner at second or at third. Okay, in this situation, the shortstop will be at third base so we can get the runner there. So the last tip that I have for you guys, something that I see all the time, and that is go for every ball. Okay, what I see with a lot of players is they'll go for the ball this way, and then they'll hold off thinking that it's the shortstop's ball, and it'll either roll through the 6 hole or the shortstop's gonna have to make an amazing Jeter play over to first. If the ball's hit this way, go for it until the shortstop calls you off. Okay, it's a lot easier of a play for you to come pick it up with your momentum going to first than it is for the shortstop to make a backhand in the 6 hole, plant his foot, and then make a throw. If you guys made it this far in the video, thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, make sure to smash that like button, and I'll see you guys next week.